But first, I think we should start off with what tendonitis is.
Some of you idiots experience tendonitis sometimes. We're going to help you suck less.
If you're a competitive shooter and you're shooting Glocks, you might get tendonitis. I think this is for a couple reasons. It's my opinion that it's not the grip angle. I think that's what everybody says. I think it's because the gun is poorly fit to your hands. I had to put some work into playing with the back straps and playing with the grip tape to alleviate the tendonitis that I received when I first started competing with these. I think that I got tendonitis because the Glock grip that it comes with without the back strap is kind of small. And it's my theory that people get tendonitis because they are putting too much effort into trying to control the gun that does not fit well to their hands. So I don't think it is about the Glock in particular. I don't think it's the grip angle. I think it's just a poor fit gun. Like I said, all I did was properly fit the Glock grip to my hand to where I don't have to put too much force into the gun because it fits my hand. The grip tape allows me to keep good control over it, and I grip it as much as I shake somebody's hand. Like that's all there is to it.
I really don't think a lot of people say it's the Glock grip angle that gives them tendonitis. I think they just prefer other guns, and that's fine. But the Glock grip angle, like let's compare whatever 21 or 22 degree grip angle to a 19 degree grip angle. It's like this. If you can't, change your shooting stance by, a half of a centimeter, you're probably pretty weak in your forearms. It's probably not the grip angle. They're very similar. They're only like 3 degrees different or something. And if you're getting tendonitis, you probably get it in another gun as well.
I don't think he's being funny. Like I think you literally are weak. It's my theory. When you're born, you start off as a level 1 human. When you go through puberty, I think you become like a level 10 human. And you're not supposed to stay a level 10 human. You're supposed to end life like a level 70 human or something like that. Like you're supposed to train your body so that like your tendons, your muscles, all that gets upgraded. Your central nervous system, all that, like through resistance training, through weight training, through cardio training, all that stuff. Like you're supposed to get stronger and more resilient. You're not supposed to stay the same strength level you were at, 15. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense.
You can progressively overload pretty much anything. You can progressively overload your bench press, your pull-up, number of yogurts you can eat in one day, your tendon strength in your hand. You can get better at just about anything. You can probably eat at least 70 hot dogs in, maybe a half an hour if you train it enough.
I've been progressively overloading the amount of champagne in my mimosa, and I've only gotten happier. I'm gonna pre-fatigue my muscles doing the bar hangs, which I think is probably the best way. It's like low effort. It's gonna cook your forearms before you even start doing it. Like they're meant to be used every day, and they're very thick and tough. So you have to do a lot of isolation just to focus on them and grow them. So that's what we're gonna try to do here. So I'll do this for probably like 5 sets of maybe 45 seconds to a minute. We're just trying to cook my forearms. Your forearms are really going to hurt, and you're going to want to drop off, but you can't do that. You have to hold on just a little bit longer and really let them cook because they need a lot of stimulus to grow. All right, come up here. Closer. It's also a good stretch. Got anything else to add, Beanden? Do you like doing this?
I fucking hate doing it.
You fucking hate doing this? Okay, it's really tempting to look around. It's really tempting to start looking around. Oh yeah, if you want to make it harder, start twisting around. That makes it really hard. I'm starting to get a little bit of a pump. See those forearm muscles working? Okay. I think this is why a lot of people get tendonitis, because they don't train their forearms. I think so. I think that's why. But if you train them and get them really used to working for a long time and being under load and being under contraction, I think just shooting is not going to give you tendonitis. This is a barbell hold. It's basically the same thing, but I don't know, whatever holding down there, holding at that different angle is going to cook your forearms in a little bit of a different way. You can also do it behind your back, but we're just going to do the same thing, 30, 40 seconds of just holding 135 or whatever it is. like I said, we're still trying to cook our forearms before we do like the real isolation work. So I'm just gonna hold that, and don't do the traditional deadlift grip of like the switched hands. This is gonna be a lot harder. Now there's this Coast Guard movie where this famous Coast Guard guy was famous for like holding a woman out of a helicopter with one hand, and not even just one hand, like with his fingertips. So in his fingertips, he had like 120 or 30 pounds, and in the movie they're like every tendon and every vein and every muscle in his forearm tore, but he didn't let go. And that is such complete bullshit. Like I don't know about you.
No,
Like,
the second one little bit tears.
let me try to do a forearm tear real quick.
And right when the ship started to go down, he reaches down and grabs this guy. He's hanging from the cable with this man's life in his hands, and the winch jams. It's 20 minutes to the base. The man's screaming. Ben looks him dead in the eye, and you know what he said? He said, "I won't let go."
What happened?
Dislocated his shoulder, tore every tendon in his hand, but he didn't let go. 20 minutes, just fingertips.
I got it, but he can't even hold on to that. With my fingertips, okay? No, you can't do that. It's impossible.
Can't do it.
Yeah.
It's literally not possible.
Literally not possible. So back in the day, I think people would say like, I'm getting tendonitis, and somebody would tell them like, you have to rest it. You have to give it rest.
Yes.
Which I think everybody like understands now. Like that's not the thing that you do.
Yeah, so they used to say, physical therapists, doctors used to say rest, ice, compression, and elevation for acute and overuse injuries. Now, even the person that first coined the term RICE says that it's not the best thing to do. Now we focus on improving mobility, improving strength, applying heat instead of cold, and keeping moving. So if you immediately go stagnant after getting tendonitis and you stop moving around, that actually makes it worse when you resume training. What you're really supposed to do is reduce the volume but never stop, continue being mobile, continue doing your forearm exercises, or if it's patellar tendonitis, continue squatting or doing wall sits, and then slowly build back up to be pain-free. And it is actually okay to train through a low level of pain. If you're in excruciating pain, you should probably stop. If you feel like you're going to tear something, you should probably stop. But it's okay to train through a little bit of pain to eventually be pain-free.
So in other words, it's like the exact same fundamentals that you apply to resistance training, to training your muscles.
Exactly. Tendons can get denser and thicker. You can hypertrophy tendons. They do get stronger, but they're less vascular. So it takes a lot of time for tendons to heal. Whereas compared to muscles, they might heal in 1, 2, maybe 3 days.
I feel like if you did this enough, like you'd just be in danger of just ripping it straight off.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not even done yet. Okay.
Once you fatigue on that one, it happens very suddenly.
Yeah, because it's honestly not really hard right now.
No, but if you do it like 3 more times and you get a little fatigued, then it's going to be over real quick.
Oh, that is pretty good.
And I just keep it in my backpack, and it'll always be with me whenever I feel like hitting forearm.
I mean, all the stuff that I've been doing, this honestly, maybe I'm just not conditioned for this. But like, this might just do it by itself.
It does. And you're using, what is that, like 5 pounds?
That's only 5 pounds, yeah. Let me max it out. I'm gonna max it out real quick.
Oh, yeah?
I was struggling with 5 pounds. It's gonna be 15.
You might need a little break in between.
Nah, that's not what we do here.
Well, it depends what you're trying to do. If you're trying to just build muscle and get the muscle bigger, then taking breaks is fairly optimal. But if you're trying to condition it to actually work, then you got to train it like how you're going to work it and not give it breaks.
All right.
You're a madman.
I'm a fucking insane person.
You're
They
crazy.
shouldn't even let me in here. All right, I actually might be able to do this, all right? I don't know if I'm cheating with my shoulders, but oh man. That's good. That's pretty good.
Yeah?
All right. How my forearms look?
They're looking pretty juicy.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I've probably been doing forearm work for like, I don't know, maybe like 6 months or a year, something like that.
I neglect my forearms like crazy.
Heck yeah. In summary, I made my entire forearm stronger, and that is what actually made it go away. And that's what's insulating me, I think, from future tendonitis.
Get stronger, do forearm exercises, just lift in general.
Literally just get stronger.
Yeah, don't be like a little weak little twig, you know?
Nobody likes weak twigs.
Nobody likes weak twigs. And if you go to like a shooting match and you're better than everyone, people will be like, but that guy's like a little weak twig, you know? So you got to be both. You got to be strong and you got to be able to shoot. You can't look like a little weakling, like a little sickly child.
If we're
have your yogurts, eat some red meat every once in a while.
If we're arguing and you bring up facts and logic, but I'm literally just bigger than you,
it's true.
I'm not going to listen to you at all. I just won't.
It's true.
This is honestly my favorite thing to do for forearms. This is dumbbell curls. And it just works all this so well. And then you use the smaller dumbbell to do the extensions. It's the thing you can overload the easiest. So that's why I like it so much. So take a nice dumbbell. You got hanging off the side a little bit. So like a third or more of your forearm is hanging off. You support the back of it with your other arm. Kind of let it roll off your fingers. Roll it around in your fingers.
Roll it around in your fingers.
Let it fully extend at the bottom. And just use your forearm to curl it up. And this will cook your forearm so much. Like I said, these muscles are so tough and dense. They have to be worked to grow and to hypertrophy.
Yes.
Yeah. You gotta work them. Just come watch these muscles contract being done. You're gonna get fatigued pretty quick, but that can't be the end of the set. So yeah, I think they're called giant sets, where like you give yourself like a little bit of rest, let the fire go down a little bit, and then you just pick up another set pretty quickly, and you call that one set.
You might think to yourself, "Oh shit, I'm cooked," and that's not the case. No, you got to keep going.
With bigger muscles, you might be able to do that. With forearms, like this is still, I know I took a little bit of a break, but this is still the same set. And we're calling these giant sets because if you just quit after 12, 15, you're not doing anything for your forearms. With like a bigger muscle like chest or legs, you might do 12 reps in a set. For forearms, it has to be like 20 or 30. So,
are you cooked now?
Dude, at this point, there's no gun that could give me tendonitis. My forearms are so fucking thick and juicy now.
You give the guns tendonitis.
I'm like pretty close to just cracking a Glock frame in my hand. Honestly, this is still one set. All right, that was like 2 mini sets of like 12 to 15. Now we're really getting cooked. Because the wrists have to flex at different like angles, whereas a straight bar, you'd have to, you know what I'm saying? You'd have to do it at the same angle. If you look at my wrist, it's not just coming up, it's coming up and to like the side. So your wrists have to flex freely. You'll know it's working when your skin gets really red. Your entire forearm just gets so tight. That's a good sign. So just like we were doing like the roller, oh fuck, I can't even move my forearm. All right, just like we were doing the roller, I would do a couple mini sets of this, where I'm just extending my forearm. And obviously you can't do this with the same amount of weight. It's just not gonna work. But this is just gonna work those top muscles right here. Let it go down, extend it all the way up and hold it for a second. And you'll start to feel it around here. And if you notice, this is about the area that you're gonna start to get tendonitis in if you shoot certain guns a lot. So that's a good muscle to exercise. Your biceps are gonna be covered almost all the time. Your forearms, they can be out always, okay? And also it's like, forearms are one of those muscles, like if somebody walks into a room with the biggest forearms, like he's in charge, you know? Like that person is in charge. I would look to him to lead me into battle, to lead me anywhere. I'd follow him anywhere. I'm certified UNC. I'm almost 30. I'm almost 30, bro. That's so scary. My life's almost over. Why does it have to end? I had so much I wanted to do. I haven't done any of it. What happens when you're unk? What does that mean? What do I have to do? Do I have to start wearing cargo shorts?
No, it means you can do whatever you want.
Do I wear polo shirts? I don't even know what unks wear.
You do whatever is comfortable and practical. So that would be the cargo shorts.
Do I mean like the New Balance sneakers?
You gotta wear the Nike Air Monarchs.
Do I have to start mowing the lawn? I don't even have a lawn. I live in an apartment. I don't know what to do. We're gonna pain max. I'm gonna go to 35.
Pain max?
We're pain maxing.
These guys
I don't feel like doing this anymore. Oh my god. Alright. You might actually like rip your wiener off if you try to go to Jork after this. You're gonna be too strong.
Or you might be too tired to.
You're gonna have to shoot steel framed guns. Because you'd be in danger of cracking plastic ones. I know I said you should do this for like 30. But this is really heavy.
But there's motherfuckers out there that are 6'2" and rich and handsome and funny.
Dude, that's nobody.
No.
That's fucking nobody. Remember that? There was like that video where it's like they calculated how many men fit that like stat, and it was like 0.01%.
It's like one person.
It was less than 1%.
I bet he's got a huge wiener too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, add huge wiener to that. Nobody has a.
Women don't actually care about that.
Certifiably cooked. My forearms are now rocks, and they may not be usable tomorrow. Thank God I work a desk job. All right, what next? Is there anything else that people want to know about tendonitis? I really do think you just have to get so strong that tendonitis just doesn't matter. Get the muscles super big. Get them used to working for long periods of time. No, because that's another. Yeah, that's a thing. Like your muscles have to be used to working for long periods of time, or else they'll start to shut down, and then other muscles will take over. Like with squatting, like if your lower back is like weak, that'll kind of shut down. Everything else takes over. I don't know. I'm not an expert, but just get your muscles super fucking strong. All right. Like I said, you're not supposed to stay a level 1 human. You're supposed to level up. You're supposed to get stronger muscles, stronger tendons. You're probably getting tendonitis because like you're weak in some area. Okay. Not overall. I'm just saying in some area you're probably weak. So just make that strong. Make it your strong suit. It's really fun. Get in the gym. Get one of those hand roller things. It's easy.
What are we doing?
I actually did work on a farm in college. Dude, the forearms are certifiably full.
They're looking pretty good.
All right, cool. All right. And that's all a farmer's carry is. It's just carrying something heavy, like around the gym. Like I have this nice like turf spot here. You can do it anywhere. You just do it around the gym, like literally anywhere. As long as you're in the way of as many people as possible, that's the best place to do it. You'll see that in strongman competitions. It's literally just a test of grip. And you don't even have to like be curling your arms or anything. It's just like holding on to something for a long time that's heavy. Like that'll do it. Like your forearms will cook out. I think we're kind of done, dude. That was only like 4 or 5 exercises, right? Like you don't. It's not complicated.
And
like
you don't have to do all of them. You could do 1 or 2 of them and rep them out.
No, you only have to do like 2 or 3 of those. But your forearms are not complicated, but you do have to work them. I would also recommend like certain leg exercises just because like the athleticism that is required by practical shooting. Like you can, your knees, your ankles are going to take a little bit of a beating if you're doing it like if you're seriously, trying to compete. I think the moral of the story is like you just have to go to the gym. You have to like upgrade your body parts. You have to make yourself stronger. You just do for like a long, healthy life, if nothing else. Even if you don't want to compete in anything, you can't listen to the liberals. The liberals want you to be weak. Okay, they want you to drink soy milk. They want you taking SSRIs and drinking tap water laced with estrogen. They want you easy to control. Okay,
they want you on Ozempic.
They want you on Ozempic, okay? What you should be on is Celsius, Zen, white monster. Imagine you're in the gym and I just freaking slime you out of nowhere. Ow! Fuck. But it slimed my wrist.